Hello, gamers. Today I got something a little different for you guys. I just want to take a quick moment to talk about the new Leatherface skin, provide you guys with some gameplay, just so you guys can check the skin out and see if maybe it's something that you'd like to purchase in the future. I know that there's a lot of you gamers out there that aren't too satisfied with the pricing of these DLCs, especially when it comes to the new Leatherface skin. The devs have clarified that not all killer skins will cost $16. Just so happens that the first Leatherface skin that they released happens to be a premium skin. The skin will run you about $16 or $15.99. I play on PC, but I play the game on Game Pass, so there was a sale for it. It came out to $14.39. What makes this skin a premium skin is that it comes bundled with a new execution, a new chainsaw, the new cosmetic, of course, and the chainsaw has a completely different sound from the rest of the chainsaws. The one important thing that I want to note is that if you buy this cosmetic, you can't combine it with any of your other chainsaw cosmetics. If you see here, if I go to weapons while I have this skin equipped, the game will just prompt me that I can't equip a different chainsaw with the selected outfit. So if that was something you were looking forward to do, just wanted to warn you, just in case. After sitting and playing this game with the same cosmetics since release, I'm just happy to see something new in the game. I think if you're playing a lot of Leatherface, you might want to check this skin out. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys, it takes a little while to get used to, especially if you have that muscle memory from the chainsaw revving. It doesn't change the chainsaw rev, but the new sound effects with the chainsaw, it can make it a little hard to tell when you're close to overheating. So you just kind of have to relearn how the chainsaw sounds. Overall, I think he looks great. Some people told me that maybe he looks a little too clean. You know, just the suspenders and everything doesn't really give off like a Leatherface vibe. The mask, I think, looks great. The hair could use some work. But yeah, I think I tend to agree with some of my friends. I think there should be some more battle damage to it. Maybe like rip off one of the suspenders, do some like cuts on the pants. I just don't think he looks dirty or grimy enough, you know? Like the mask looks like kind of crazy, but the rest of the aesthetic on the outfit just doesn't. It looks very clean for it being Leatherface. But enough of explaining. Let's just get into some gameplay. I'll give you some more thoughts as we play the game. I know a lot of people have very strong opinions about just the pricing and just the way that these devs have been going about implementing new content into this game. So we'll just talk about that in the game. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, gamers, that right there, when the game booted up, I knew that this chainsaw was going to be a little interesting. I don't know, a lot of people have said it sounds like a weed whacker. I can't argue with that. It has a lot of bass to it. YouTube might not do the chainsaw justice, but do you guys know that like little bass sound effect that happens when the victims turn off the gen? That's exactly what it sounds like. So sometimes it could be a little confusing. You need your teammates to shout out when the gen gets completed. But I mean, that's the thing. It sounds very beefy, right? So that's kind of what you want the chainsaw to be, right? You want it to sound menacing. But I think they could lower that a little bit. I think when you're playing on victim, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to pinpoint where Leatherface is at exactly. Just because of how low like it is. You don't really hear him until he's right on top of you. I say as Anna just immediately runs away as I round that corner. But that's okay. Go to the lair real quick. Let's not let her waste our time. Oh! Yo, wait, did he tackle both of us? How do you tackle both? So $16 for a skin, right? Like, yeah, whether you guys would actually, you know, spend $16 on a skin, that's kind of, you know, on an individual basis. Oh, Connie didn't move there, so. I don't want to say like wait for a sale. I don't expect these to go on sale anytime soon, especially with the game being as new as it is.
Can I jump scare you?
You're not a Leatherface main and you're hoping that this skin will like, you know, get you to play Leatherface more. I don't think it'll do that. It's strictly, I think, for Leatherface mains, which I know that there aren't many of us out there. It's just for them. It's just so you guys have something new to play with. And I definitely think it's a skin that takes time to get used to. The first time I used the new chainsaw, I immediately wanted to change it because of how it sounded. I just felt like it sounded too beefy, like the sound wasn't actually coming out of the chainsaw itself. I was just used to the old chainsaw and I just immediately wanted to swap back. I didn't want to give it a chance. And honestly, I'm glad I stuck with it for a little bit because it did grow on me over time. I'm not here to make an excuse like, oh, yeah, the devs like have every right to, charge you this much for the skin. I definitely think that, the pricing could be a little better. But I mean, it's what we have right now. The game did go on sale. There's double XP going on right now. I think the devs are slowly listening and slowly adjusting to what we want in the game. But I think that's the key, right? It's slow. It's been a slow journey getting there. It'd be great if like some of these updates and things that we're requesting were being added to the game like a lot faster and a lot sooner. I think everybody would be a little bit more accepting. And especially with them releasing a premium skin as the first skin, I think was a bad choice. Because now everyone just thinks like, oh, this is the game with the $16 skins. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, we saw with the bloody cosmetics. I know that's a whole nother fucking can of worms. Those should just be free, in all honesty. Like there's no reward for maxing out your killers, for maxing out their levels, getting them to level 3. There's no type of reward like that. Like in a game like DBD, right? I think people are more accepting of these types of practices and these types of pricings for their cosmetics in a game like DVD because they have free ways of earning things. In this game, you don't get rewarded for investing time into it. They simply just ask you to pour more money into it, and there simply just isn't enough content to justify that. We got Anna in the basement. It seems like she's being hunted down by Hitch. Let's go give him some assistance. Yeah, gamers. I'm honestly having a blast with the skin, but I do understand that it's not for everybody, and it might be something that you guys might be willing to wait out on. I honestly think from this sale that's happening right now, your best bet is to, if you want new cosmetics, is to buy the victim set. Yeah, basically for the price of this set, you get skins for every single survivor. Like at least 2 different outfits for some of them. Yeah, some of them are color swap. I mean, they're all color swaps, but it just gives you some like more stuff to play around with. Nice. But yeah, I feel like I've been a little jaded with DLC content in games where I saw this the first time and I'm like, well, why is everyone mad? This is how much like other games are charging for DLCs. And yeah, I mean, we shouldn't come to expect it to just be the norm because everyone's doing it. But I think just having something new in the game is a step in the right direction. And as long as we start getting more meaningful updates in the game, I think we'll be a little bit more accepting of updates like this. Obviously, if you guys are upset about this, don't go and, shit talk like the devs, like on Twitter and stuff like that. Like, let's just, it's one thing to be angry and it's one thing to criticize. It's another thing to, just be toxic. I understand if you're angry, but if you're angry, just speak with your wallet. Don't buy the skin. Uninstall the game, play something else. That's the way that you get the devs' attention. Did I hit her? Let's go. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much the skin. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I kind of want to know what my community is thinking about this. But yeah, let me know if you guys like me to cover more content like this in the future. The guides will most likely now be coming out on a bi-weekly basis, but expect them to be as detailed as the cook guide, okay? They're not just going to be like little perk guides. And those maps that I have in those videos, I'm working on getting full-blown like versions of those maps for you guys. There's this website. I'll link it down below if you guys need the maps now, but some of the spawns aren't updated, so I'm actually updating the spawns myself. So just give me some time, get some more content out to you guys. Yeah, have a good day. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Take care, gamers.